A lot of mommies and daddies don't work.
Your matric year will never come again.
They don't want to go to the matric ball dance.
Welcome to another episode of Making a Change. This week we got to spend some time with Beams of Hope. This is an organization run by Veronica DeVee, and she was doing a collaboration with Faith No Fear and with Inspire Incorporate in order to provide girls with matric ball dresses for their upcoming matric ball dances. This is something that I personally thought was such an amazing thing that they are doing in their community, and I personally wanted to share this story with you. Now, let's get into the episode. We began by speaking to Veronica DeVee.
It all started when one of the ladies, she private me and asked me if there's any assistance with a matric ball dress for her daughter. The one that she got is too big and she don't have money. And I said, okay, we'll see what I can do. And that's where it all started. Any child can come and get a dress for their prom, matric ball, even for a church function or dance, wherever they want to go. It's for free, but they need to return the dress, because we're going to use it for the next year for the other children. The reason why we also give the dresses is because there's poverty in our area and a lot of mommies and daddies don't work, and the children, sometimes if the fathers and mothers can't afford to get a dress, the child doesn't want to go to the prom, or they don't want to go to the matric ball dance. What actually motivates me is like, I never had a matric ball. I never finished high school. So for me, it's like I want the child to finish school because I know what I lost out of not finishing my matric. It's so important for a child to have a matric ball, because you will, if you are in matric, there's no way that you can have a matric again after that.
Here at Making a Change, we want to do everything that we can in order to help the NGOs that we do interview on each and every single episode. So please go below, check out our Patreon, and help us to help out these NGOs a lot more.
It must be very special for them. We are still in need of like shoes, men's clothing, because we can't assist the men on the moment. So we would like to have donations for men clothing and shoes, even lady shoes, accessories. Someone can do a child's hair, a hairdresser that will maybe come and say, look, I will do 5 or 2 children's hair for that evening on their matric. That will also be very nice. This mommy WhatsApped me, and she asked me for a dress, and she said she can't find any dresses and they don't have money. She had 2 dresses, but it was too big. Her daughter is a size 28. And I was looking for the size 28, and we couldn't find it. And then a lady found us and she said she got 2 dresses. And when we got the size 26s, and I said, Steve, we need to take this dress to this girl. And I found the mommy, and when we got there, I showed her the 2 dresses, and she was in love with the one black and gold dress. And when she fit the dress on, it was so perfect. And the mom and the girl just burst out of tears, because they thought, the girl thought she won't even go to the matric ball. And everything happened from there. She wanted to go to the matric ball, really. And I think so much of our children do get bullied. If you tell your friends that you're not going, then they will say, your mommy doesn't have money, or you can't afford it. And that's part of our bullying. And the child actually doesn't want to go back to school sometimes, or doesn't want to go to the matric ball at all. So that's why we are here, to come and assist that child. So we will go the extra mile for that child.
Experience with the young people in our community is every day I'm working with thousands of young children. The need of matric dresses in our community. We're living in a very, very poor community. The mothers and the fathers don't have any money. Most of the fathers don't work. They're living on a grant. My experience, this is a nice thing, a very nice thing, what the foundation is doing here. You only have once in your life to have a matric ball. Your matric year will never come again. So it's something small, but they really appreciate it.
So before we go any further, I would just like to take a moment to thank the sponsor of today's video, Art That Rocks, which is the place that your t-shirts go when they need to be printed. Art That Rocks offers custom t-shirts and printing services to fully satisfy your needs. You can contact them at artthatrocks studio@gmail.com And if you would like to check out their website and more about them, then please check out all of their information down in the description below. So if you are looking to get some custom prints on your t-shirt, then you should definitely check out Art That Rocks. And now, let's get back into the video.
Future that we will get sponsors that will maybe bring for the men, for the boys, also some suits, pants, shoes, so that we can also dress them up, because a man also looks very nice when he's dressed up. So yeah, we want to make it very special for each child, because you're not going to have another matric. So that will be your last matric ball, and it must be very special. Areas that we are staying in, it's our culture. We want to celebrate our matric balls.
A while ago, on the 5th of October, a matriculant of some school in our area stepped in here with a grandmother coming to seek for help for a matric ball dress. As per the grandmother, there weren't funds because of the situation that they find themselves in. There weren't funds for her to go to the matric ball, and she said to her grandmother in front of me, "Ma, don't worry, I'm not going." And I looked at her and I took out some dresses. I looked at the tiny body and I took out one specific dress for her and I dressed her. I took out a shoe because I look at the feet, a shoe, accessories, and we dressed her up. And the next day, it was the matric ball, and she could go to the matric ball. Decided to make the day special for her with regards to, if I'm going to say now, filling up the table, cocktails, some sweet treats, and we just made the day special for her and the family.
That was beautiful. And what they are doing is really impacting the community in such an amazing way. Here at Making a Change, we are extremely happy that we got the opportunity to share their story, and we hope that you guys enjoyed it. Now, if you like this kind of content, I think you should check out this video right here.